Born a lifelong artist, I've dedicated my life to illustration and poetry. I grew up in Halifax, a small town in southeastern Massachusetts, in a blue-collar household with my parents and two older sisters. Being self-taught, save for the resonating instruction I received in high school, my work reflects a surrealistic and metaphysical approach to my experiences, which are often referred to as visual poetry. As a consumer of pop culture, my work depicts a wide array of subjects that include athletes, artists, authors, poets, comedians, actors, comic book characters, essentially anything that I've seen, read, or heard throughout my lifetime on television, movie screen, radio, books, or simply from my life experiences.
History of Roman 5 pages,
Since 1996, my style has evolved, mainly through the use of ballpoint pen. My love of surrealism, poetry, comic book art, and pop culture has been the influence and inspiration for all of my current works. The human figure is where it all begins with me. I'm often asked where I get my ideas from. All I can say is that the ideas usually find me. I currently live in Middleborough with my wife Susanna, my son Seamus, and my twin daughters Lily and Kaylee. They are my true inspiration. They are my world. The pause of artificial war. Violent video games have long been linked to the rise of gun violence and the desensitivity towards violence in young gamers. You can pause war on your Xbox, but you can't in real life. Gun violence is a real problem in America. Tom Morello, Make America Rage Again. Morello is best known as the lead guitarist of Rage Against the Machine. More importantly, he is a political activist who is heavily involved in social justice movements, both domestic and foreign, and is a big voice against the Trump administration. The pareidolia sound of toys being crushed by the weight of clouds. Where does mental illness begin? What are the causes? How do people cope? This piece raises these questions and urges conversations, ones that many are afraid to engage in. Plastic toy soldiers provide a metaphor of innocence, nuanced with war and violence. And much like these toys, children and adults struggling with anxiety, depression, PTSD, etc., are susceptible to even the slightest trigger. Even the weight of clouds feel like anvils. This is a visual poem to all those fighting the invisible monsters. We all look the same when we turn out the light. Portrait of Shel Silverstein. Silverstein was a poet, musician, and children's book author whose funny and loose illustrations brought life to his writing. This piece merges his style with mine and is based on his poem, No Difference, that speaks to racism and acceptance. What would the barfly say today? Portrait of Charles Bukowski. Arguably the most influential poet, novelist, and short story writer of the 20th century, Bukowski was known for addressing the ordinary lives of working Americans, alcohol, women, and the mundane. What would the patron saint of alcoholics say about the state of the United States today? Jim Carroll and the Basketball Diaries. Jim Carroll is best known for his diary, The Basketball Diaries, and is the lead vocalist for the punk band, the Jim Carroll Band. The poet, musician, novelist, high school basketball star is widely known for his struggles with heroin addiction, his love for New York City, and his unique writing style. His thoughts on today's state of the United States will never be known. The American Evolution, from Columbus to Columbine to... America was founded on Christian values and violence. What has changed? Women continue to be sexualized and suppressed, gun violence is rampant, and our government continues to promote and force-feed the teachings of the Bible, while war rages domestically and overseas as American society clutches to the Second Amendment rights and MAGA apparel. What are we evolving into? What's My Name? Ali vs. America. Ernie Terrell wouldn't call Muhammad Ali by his Muslim name, instead referring to his birth name, Cassius Clay. This was true for many Americans who were intimidated by the articulate yet brash young fighter. His fight against the American government and racial oppression still rages today.
I'm so happy it's going to be on your wall.
Thank you. It's going to go with the two Spider-Mans.
I'm so excited.
Yeah?
Can
Awesome.
you high five? Thanks, buddy.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. You guys, you and your family have an awesome time.